I usually don't call people jackasses. I go straight for the MF curse, or sometimes I will say asshole. Sometimes it's an MF asshole. Yeah. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name's Veronika, or Veronika mit K, which means Veronica with a K in German. I'm German, I'm Veronika. It's spelled with a K. Today I have quite a different video for you guys. I went on a little road trip, not necessarily reseller related. I went to New Jersey for work, for my new full-time job. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, then you know that I'm a part-time reseller. I debated briefly to go full-time with reselling, and I still keep that in the back of my head, and it might still happen at some point in the future. But right now, I'm still part-time and I just got a new job. I'm working for a nonprofit after getting out of academia and getting away from teaching. But I'm still doing educational stuff and work that's related to education, so the things I'm passionate about. And so I traveled to my new job, which I'm currently working for them remotely, but I will be moving to the New Jersey area at the beginning of next year. So this past week, I traveled up there to meet everybody, to get some work done in the office, just to be present. And on this journey, I actually got to do a little bit of thrifting. Not as much as I had hoped originally, and there's different reasons for that, and you will see all of that in this video today, and maybe in a second video if I decide to split this up in two parts. But there was definitely some thrifting, and I will show you a little bit of a haul after I show you some of my footage from my trip up to New Jersey from Virginia. So enjoy, and you'll see me from a few days ago right now.
Flashback.
Oh, well, hello there, friends. I hope you can hear me. It's loud in this car, and I'm not even in my own car. I'm in a nice car for a change. Hello, rental. We're out and about, and we're road tripping. We're road tripping for work, for my real job, not my reselling job. If you're new here, by the way, hi, Veronika mit K. I'm hoping to be able to have some quick stops along the way and maybe do just a tiny little bit of thrifting. I'm thinking if I can stop once or twice in different states, because I'm going from Virginia to, I'll go past DC, but then Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey. I don't think I'm hitting Pennsylvania, but I may be. So all of those states are so close together, so I figured, well, maybe on my way there, but also on my way back, I can go thrifting in each state. So I will be thrifting in New Jersey with my friend Allie. You guys might know her from chats and premieres, mostly from Jack and Ryan's channel, but also sometimes on my channel, Allie Dell. So I'll be going thrifting while I'm up there. And so I figured on the way there, maybe I can hit one store in Maryland and maybe one in Delaware. We'll see how I'm feeling. It's like a 5-hour drive all in all, plus breaks. So I figured I might as well take my breaks and stretch my legs in a thrift store. And I would put myself on a timer because I obviously don't, have all the time in the world to do this. So 20 minutes at the store plus checkout. That's all I would allow myself. And I'm trying to go to stores that we don't have in my immediate area. So I was looking at thrift stores along the way, and I know there's a Savers in Northern Virginia. I mean, more than one, but one that's close to the highway that I might hit on my way home. I didn't want to stop and thrift quite that early. I kind of want to get closer to my destination here first. So I might stop by and go to Savers. There's I think I'm heading to a Salvation Army potentially, which I've also never been to any of their stores because there's just none super close by. I could drive a little bit and go to one, but I have good thrift stores, decent places available to me within like a 20-25 minute drive. I mean, my bins are only 25 minutes, from my house. So there's just no need. I would like to explore more, but I'm also working full-time now. I really hope my GoPro's not gonna fall, but it should be able to handle it if it does, right? My phone's been falling down. It's been quite the ride so far. But anyway, so now that I work full time, I really just don't have that much time to go exploring and go to other thrift stores and drive God knows where to thrift. So I want to take this opportunity and just quickly pop into a few stores. And we know how that always goes. You know, you go in for a few minutes and then, you know, 2 hours later. But I cannot afford to do that because I am more or less on the clock. I want to get there before, you know, my colleagues leave at 5 today. So, and I want to have some time to chat with them today. I'm not really, I don't think I'm expected to go in and like do hardcore work when I get there. But I would like to see the offices, get a lay of the land, and then tomorrow I'll be there to work. So that's the general idea for today. It's almost noon now. I just refueled. I had some Starbucks and I got myself a ham and cheese croissant, which was delicious. And now I feel a little bit more functioning because I was yawning. I was getting really tired. And I know myself well enough to know when I need to take a break and to take care of myself. So anyway, a little bit of a ride along today. I'm not going to drag this out and just talk to you in my car the entire time. I will try to get some thrift store footage. I have extra batteries. Well, I have one extra battery for my GoPro. And I have lots of SD cards, so we're good on that end. Yeah, I hope this is going to be enjoyable. Also, shout out real quick, because I'm in a car and I'm driving and I'm taking you along. Shout out to Mr. Patrick Murphy. Go over and subscribe to his channel. He has a lot of little out and about with Patrick Murphy videos, which are just hilarious. His videos are super fun because there's always a jackass count because he encounters jackasses on the road all the time, like we all do. So far, you know, after I started to film, it's been good. But I've had my fair share of jackassery today already. Just, you know, driving up I-95 and dealing with a whole lot of stupidity. I usually don't call people jackasses. I go straight for the MF curse, or sometimes I will say asshole. Sometimes it's an MF asshole. Yeah. So far, so good. So I put in the thrift store that I will potentially go to. I think it's a Salvation Army. I have to double check. I just saved the address in my phone. It's in Jessup, I believe that's how you say it, Maryland. And I should get there in an hour and 20 minutes or so. And then I think from there it's going to be like another 2-hour drive to my work. So we'll see how it goes, if traffic picks up and if I sit in traffic for whatever reason. If anything happens to drag out this drive beyond what I expect it to be, then the whole thrift idea is canceled. And then this is just going to go straight to thrifting in New Jersey, I guess. But you'll be able to tell, hopefully, from the title, and if I'm feeling fancy, I might even add some chapters for you, so you don't have to listen to me ramble in my car. Anyway, I hope you can hear anything I'm saying. I really do, otherwise that would not be fun. But yeah, okay. So the jackassery is increasing around me, so I'm going to stop filming, put on some music to keep myself chill, and yeah. I will try to film at the thrift. I already see my battery going down, so I better shut up so I have battery juice to film myself thrifting. If not, we'll just do a quick car thrift haul. Ha! Fun. Anyway, if you can't tell, I have no idea where this is gonna go, but you'll find out. We'll find out together.
Feeling like there's no one other than you who can make me lose my mind.
at Salvation Army. I think it's Jessup, Maryland. I'm confused. Yeah, and we're gonna go inside and we're gonna see if they're gonna let me film or not. I have my chesty, but I don't want to be super obvious with the GoPro. I'm still not that comfortable with it, but I think I can clip it to my purse in some fashion that it's not super obvious and that I still get some decent footage. I hope. I mean, worst thing they could do is ask me to leave, right? That would be the worst, probably. So, oh, they're hiring. If you need a job. So we're at Salvation Army. I don't know if I mentioned that. It is 1:52 now, so by the time I get out of my car it's probably going to be like 1:55. So let's just say I stop thrifting at 2:15 and then check out. I'm not sure if it's super busy. I don't think so. There's not that many cars here. Also, my hair is like a mess anyway, and I'm probably red because I just got out of the car for like a minute. Anyway, so far so good. There's been a lot of jackassery on the road. Patrick, you know what's up. Anyway, let's go inside and see what we can find. 1:53, like I said. By the time I'm in there, it's 1:55, okay? I'm not trying to find like a shit ton of stuff either. I'm just generally curious to see other thrift stores in other areas and just see what they have. And if I can find something good, great. And if not, then that's fine too. I'm not putting any type of pressure on myself. I have a ton of items I need to list. Most of it is photographed at this point, but it needs to get listed. So let's go inside and let's just hope they have AC. Let's just hope for that.
Took a bite, and now I need more. I don't know how to make this right. 'Cause you're right, yeah, you're right. We are going too fast, but now I don't know how to stop. But I've been feeling like you're pretty easy to like. When your body is closer to mine, you got me feeling like there's no one other than you who can make me lose my mind. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire. When all the odds we end up loving it, spending every minute together. I found it quite odd, quite lovely. You start me up like no one has ever could. You fuel my fire, fire, fire. 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 You fuel my fire.
So just in case you're wondering why I'm speeding through this footage so much, it's because literally everything was so overpriced at the store. The shoes were all starting at like $9.99, even for like Forever 21 boots. Everything was priced ridiculously high, so I didn't feel the need to really slow down this footage too much. There were some cute pairs here and there, but everything was just way out of my price range. And so that's why I'm just skipping through that. I'm looking at these Converse. They had like some Dallas Cowboys stuff on them, but they were like somebody's craft project, so I don't think they would have done too well. There were some kids' Harry Potter shoes that I debated, but I think they were also priced at like $6, $7, which is way more than I spent on kids' shoes personally, even, you know, unless it's for my own kid. But yeah, so I'm just checking out the lay of the land, looking at some sneakers, and yeah, just trying to see if I can find anything in these 20 minutes that I gave myself. But spoiler alert, it's not looking good. Also, I'm so sorry for this weird slanted footage here. I clearly am not great at using my GoPro to thrift yet. This was a Soft Surroundings, I think. I am finding an Eileen Fisher jacket here in a minute, which I think I have slightly better footage of that. But yeah, apologies that you literally can't see anything. But there was really nothing much to see. They had like Fashion Nova and everything priced at like $6, $7. Yeah, this is the Eileen Fisher. It's a merino wool, and I think it was like $14 or so. Yeah, overall not my most successful trip here. I am thinking, I'm looking at jeans in a minute here, unless I lost that footage somehow. I may have lost that footage. So here I'm looking at a J. Jill basic t-shirt, which you couldn't really see this, but they had it priced at $10. $10 for a basic orange J. Jill t-shirt. I mean, that just gives you an idea of how ridiculous the prices were at the store. And yeah, I'm just looking through some tops here, and at this point I'm already very disillusioned and not very hopeful to be finding anything, but I actually recovered my jeans footage, so I will show you a little bit of that because they were probably the most interesting thing in the entire store, but again, didn't really purchase anything there either. Okay, Salvation Army. No, so overpriced, y'all. I don't know how great I did with the camera work, but I'm probably not that great because I literally had it clipped to my purse, which kind of works, but I'm not sure what you saw. I tried to point out a few things, but man, so overpriced. Also, sorry if it's loud. I have like the air blasting at me right now because it's hot. But yeah, not impressed with the Salvation Army. I don't know if they're all like that. I did debate that one pair of Lucky Brand jeans because it had embroidery and everything, and it seemed to have a blue tag. It was like a very light blue, and it could have gone for purple too. Because I don't know the system here yet, and because I didn't want to check out just for one item, I was like, nah. The Eileen Fisher jacket looked good. It was merino wool, but I think it was like $13 and it wasn't half off. So yeah, that was underwhelming. But that's okay. Now we know. And maybe I just got there on a bad day, and maybe with a little bit more time it would have been better, but we don't have all the time in the world today. So we're going to hydrate and get back on the road. That's what we're going to do.
Many hours later.
This is how Jersey greets me, y'all. This is what I get after a long drive. But I made it to my hotel. I didn't do any more thrifting. Here's the hotel. It's very nice. Probably not very interesting to y'all, but I did finally make it. I'm gonna lay down and take a nap and then get some dinner. But it was a drive. There was definitely a good amount of jackassery and shenanigans on the road. Anyway, I'm glad I'm finally here. It took way longer than I thought. So I didn't have any additional stops for thrifting just because I just wanted to get here and I could tell it was getting late. So yeah, we have arrived, and tomorrow I should be going thrifting after work with my boo Ellie, and I'm excited for that. I need to text her, but right now I just need to lay down, watch some TV, decompress, hydrate because I have a massive headache. I think I'm out of Tylenol, so there will be a pharmacy run later today, a pharmacy and dinner pickup run, which is not super interesting to you probably, but that's where we're at, and I'm gonna peace out and lay down.